really. Are we live yet? Not yet. Come on. Sure, I'm live. You know you want to. There we go, we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to this new weekly live stream. This is week 2 of the WWE GM mode, my custom GM mode. So let me just get this shared, and then we can get started. Facebook. I know you guys can't hear the music, but I'm just jamming out to these wrestlers' theme tunes. It's awesome. Okay, we are live with WWE 2K22 GM mode week 2. I actually really like Happy Corbin's theme tune. I don't know why. It's the kind of theme tune I normally hate, but it's quite catchy and upbeat. There we go. Have you been shared? Tell me you've been shared. Facebook has been extra slow these. There we go. Let me just share that. Share now. And then we will load up the chats. Okay, so no one has joined us yet. That's me live, Bobby. Okay, so we are live. I'm just going to send this to a few people. Okay, so let's get the chat loaded up. And we are ready to go. Come on. Okay, so that is we got this loaded up, so I'll just set the chat to the side as usual. Don't fall. Do not fall. So I just have a drink of my Danone Burdock. So let's load this up. So I have turned off the Superstars HUD. So when we're watching the matches, we won't see their health and we won't see when they've got finishers, just to make it a bit more like watching the actual wrestling. So let's just see if we've got any challenges for this week. I have at least one health. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, Kevin Owens and Darby Allin work well together as a tag team, so I may put them back together as a tag team. But as I advertised, tonight's opening match will be Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss to see who will be the #1 contender to take on Nikitta Lyonns. And should we do this? I'll keep it a normal match just now until someone chimes in. No one's chimed in yet. And the main event is going to be Randy Orton will take on Walter to see who will take on Brock Lesnar. So we will have Nikitta have a promo after that match, but before this match we will have the one and only Brock Lesnar. So I've only got 3 males left, so I wouldn't mind having a tag team. So let's have a look and see if we can hire a free agent to put someone with Danhausen. So is there anyone here that I can put with Danhausen? Anybody here catching my eye? I do need at least one other woman I suppose. Thunder Rosa could be a shout. Maurice. Sami Zayn. I've already got a couple of cruisers. Murphy could be a shout. It's only a 10-week contract. Austin Theory's a permanent contract. Braun Strowman 5 weeks for 21 grand. We've got a big giant. And then we'll just get some random jobbers that we can hire for a couple of weeks. I'm going to check out the legends. See who we've got. Goldberg, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Eddie Guerrero. Scott Hall, I'm tempted to hire him. Andre, oh, we've got the Undertaker. I'm just hiring the Undertaker because I need to hire the Undertaker. Because I can't have SmackDown hiring the Undertaker. So you want me to hire Rosa, Bobby? Okay, we'll go back and grab Rosa. Or Shamrock and Danhausen. Would that work as a tag team? I'm not sure. Christian? Oh, what about Al Snow? Al Snow and Danhausen sounds like a good tag team. What do you think? He's only a 5-week contract. But I'll go back and I'll grab Thunder Rosa. It's a 10-week contract for 30,000. We'll use her next week in a tag team match, I think. Okay, I'm just going to check and see if there's any good power cards worth buying. A couple of health spas, maybe. Let's go back. What do you think? Would Al Snow be a good... Al Snow or Christian? Well, Al Snow's much cheaper, I suppose. But he's a face. What is... Let me check what my roster is. What is Danhausen? He is a face. Okay, they're also faces. I probably should hire a couple of heels, shouldn't I? To go up against Kevin Owens. I don't need to put them in a tag team match this week, I suppose. Okay, so let's have a look. Who can we put in a match? I'm not putting Undertaker in yet. I'll put him in a match next week. We'll put up Danhausen versus Kevin Owens. That sound like a good match? What do you think, Bobby? Should we make it a tables match? Extreme Rules? Or should I do that with any of the main event, the opening? Should I make that like an Extreme Rules with Walter and... Or should we just keep it pure wrestling until the pay-per-view? But you seemed interested in me grabbing Scott Hall. So I suppose I could always... What is Undertaker? Let me check the roster. Undertaker is a fighter. Yeah, I thought it would have been the other way around too, Bobby, but I didn't make these characters. Although Undertaker and Kevin Owens would make a good match because he's a fighter and he's a bruiser. They would make good statistic matches. Okay. Okay. I just hired Undertaker because, let's face it, I need Undertaker in my roster. He can make his debut at the pay-per-view. Right, let's go back to the main show. Should we stick to the high school gym or go to a slightly bigger hall for 10 grand? I'm going to go to a slightly bigger hall. We can upgrade our road crew. Taker and Walter would be a fun match. But I was thinking if Walter doesn't win tonight, I'd set up a rivalry with Walter and Darby Allin, since they had a good clash in the match last week. You know what, I'll upgrade this road crew later on. But we'll put some special effects on. And we'll unlock that. And we'll put on some better advertisements. So that's this week's show. What do you think, people? Aye. So if Walter loses, he's going to go up against Darby Allin. Okay, just having a look, see if there's anything we can change. All normal matches. Although that's a face versus heel versus heel. It's a very weird card this week, but we're just trying to find out who is going to be number one contenders. And that's just a random match in the middle. So let's confirm the booking. It's costing 40 grand to put on this show. Better be good. And let's confirm that booking. Oh wait, I never checked. Did I use any of my cards? I'll use that. 3 randomly selected superstars in the opposing brand cannot be booked this week. So let's bring their stats down a bit. Okay, so let's confirm the show, and here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to skip the intros, because you can't hear the music. Spectate. Unless you like watching intros, I'm not sure. Look, we're in a slightly bigger arena. Let's skip the scene. Skip the intro. So here we go. We have Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley for #1 contender of the Women's Championship.
There have been few superstars who are harder to pin down.
There we go. Oh, Rhea Ripley starting off. We'll just get rid of that. There we go.
Absolutely.
So we don't know who is got the worst health and who's got finishers and whatnot until it happens. I don't think Bliss is going to tap out so quickly. Oh, and Bliss is fighting back. She is not a happy chappy. Well, she did lose her championship last week, I suppose, and we told her she's not guaranteed a rematch. She's not. I'm not in her best books, but I'm giving her the chance to get that rematch. I could have put someone else in the match against Rhea Ripley, like AJ Lee. Oh, Rhea Ripley. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice. Oh. What is she going for? Oh, she just thrown her to the ground. Yep, submission move of her own. Could have put a bit more animation into that move, I suppose. Okay, she's fighting back. Rhea Ripley can't seem to take any control. Oh, top rope move, risky. It's going to mess you up. It's going to mess you up. Oh, she pulled it off. So close to a free count, so early. Rhea Ripley has just been getting beat down in this match. Beat down. Oh, knees to the gut. Oh. Well executed. Rhea Ripley is on the path to being stunned. Oh, Alexa Bliss is just showing off to the crowd now. No, she Will Smithed her. Big slap to the chops. Rhea Ripley's finally fighting back. I don't think Rhea Ripley appreciated being Will Smithed. Ooh. That padding doesn't look like it's the thickest, so this can't be comfortable to land on that. Crowd is loving it though. Look at them. Ooh. That was a hard landing for Bliss. Looks like Rhea's finally taking control of the match. She's been getting beat down most of the match. There is no point doing a submission move on the outside. You're not going to win. Get her in the ring.
Prying apart her opponent's fingers, needs to find a way out of this hole.
Oh, Alexa's fighting back.
And she does.
What is Alexa going to do? She's going to try and get back? No, she's not going to get back in the ring. Fighting back. Oh. Oh. Didn't even know you could do that in this game. Throw them into the ring post like that. Oh. Rhea's making a smart move. That's right, Bobby. Submission move does damage the body. And Rhea is stunned. Thank God for that rope break, or that match would be over. I don't think she's going to reach, is she? Oh, she missed. Oh, that was a bad miss.
Ripley put a stop to that.
Is that going to cost her the match?
Right to the back. That offense really hitting her hard. There's been plenty of action in this match.
That Rhea Ripley?
Is really showing now. Ripley
Oh,
is
Alexa Bliss, what is she going for?
extremely vulnerable. And Alexa's attack gets intercepted.
Rhea Ripley is just destroying her now. Oh, she's going for the riptide.
With the riptide.
Is that it? Is that it over? No, she didn't go for the pin.
Could she finally put this away?
That's it. One riptide and it's over. That is a lot like Bob Holly. I give you that, Bobby. That is very similar to Bob Holly. But Rhea Ripley is our new #1 contender to take on Nikitta Lyonns.
Contested match.
Lyonns, I don't know how it's actually pronounced.
That can catapult you to bigger
Oh, Ripley looks very pleased with herself. Disappointing match. I'd have gave it at least a 3-star, personally. It was nice back and forth. It wasn't the best. But we've got a new #1 contender. Let's see her promo. It was okay. So let's see how Danhausen does against Kevin Owens in this exhibition match. I was going to say friendly. You think Ripley would be able to take on Nikitta? I think so too, because it was a very lucky win last week with Nikitta. Very lucky win. But I gave Alexa Bliss a chance to get that rematch. She failed. I've actually not seen the in-character model for Danhausen yet, so I may watch his entrance. Or at least a couple of seconds of it. I'm not even hearing any music. Does he have music? He's got a cape on.
The following contest.
Okay. No music for me there. So now I know how you guys feel. I've never actually seen Danhausen's entrance before. Does he wear a cape? I've never seen him with a cape before.
Owens is ready for a fight.
Now here we go, Kevin Owens show. This should... Okay, I get you, Bobby. That should be an interesting match.
Superstars on the roster. Absolutely a picture
Kevin
of
Owens.
resilience. He's been through ups and downs, but has never given up the fight. Bitter perseverance is what will make him such a threat.
Danhausen is on the defense at the start of this match. Kevin Owens has just shown no brutality to this wee newcomer to the show.
No escape. Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out.
I like Danhausen appreciate. Oh, that was a big hit.
Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
I don't even know what Danhausen's finisher or signature moves are, so I'll be completely caught off surprise. Kevin Owens just leaving him out there. What, you gonna let him come back in, or are you gonna go out there and fight? Come on, Kevin Owens.
He'll head to the ring.
Well, just a coward's move, Kevin.
Back in the ring now.
Don't know what you were doing there.
Sit out slam.
Nice sit out slam there.
Right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already.
He is just pounding on Danhausen. Come on, Danhausen, show some offense. And Kevin Owens is just...
Gotta find a way to get out of
The
this.
GTS his finisher.
Oh, ram face first. Hit it right to the back.
Danhausen has just shown no offense in this match. Either that or Kevin Owens is just too much for him.
Not quite yet.
Oh, that can rock you.
Oh, you finally some offense.
Laser focused on the temple and back of the neck.
Come on, Danhausen, show everybody that you are a good sign to the brand.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Oh, nice.
Dragon screw ankle breaker.
Well, you're finally taking control of the match, Danhausen. That's what I like to see. What are you going for?
Oh, look at this.
That referee almost got caught in the middle of that.
Inside out. Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Now he's focusing on the legs.
Owens just can't find any breathing room. He's got to know he's in harm's way.
What's Danhausen going for?
From the top.
Nice missile drop kick.
That attack made it look like Owens might have picked too big of a fight. Boom, what impact.
Big elbow.
I'm not sure which way the match is going to go now. At first I thought Owens was going to just
His eyes are fixated.
squash Danhausen, but right now I don't know what way it's going to go. What about you, Bobby?
Taking her
Owens is stunned. Stunned, Owens stunned. Oh, Danhausen looks like going for clothesline.
clothesline.
Nice.
He can do it here.
Oh, don't go for a pin after clothesline.
Kicks out.
That just screams desperation, Danhausen going for a pin after a clothesline. You know what Kevin Owens thinking that you're desperate. Oh, he's fighting back now.
Impressive
He's tasted your desperateness and he's taking advantage.
How well scouted they each.
Do you think Kevin Owens is going to win this one, Bobby?
Neckbreaker. Textbook. Devastating kick. He's in a little bit of trouble now. Well, thanks to
Oh, we see a stunner. Get the ropes. Oh, that was a close one. I was too busy looking at this. I see the stunner came out of nowhere for me, Bobby. The stunner came out of nowhere.
he was wrong. Gets him with the counter.
Danhausen was desperate, but now he's desperately desperate now to stay in this match.
Ooh, that might have just broken something.
Oh, he's biting the fingers.
Unbelievable.
That was a bit of a move, but I liked it, Danhausen. I liked it.
Had that well scouted. Right to the back. Here he goes.
Oh, that's a desperation pin. Now Kevin Owens is showing his side too. He's getting desperate.
Headed to the top rope.
No, what's he going for?
He's reeling, slowly getting
Thought he was going to go for a moonsault or an elbow drop or something.
Watch out.
Danhausen looks like he's out.
Looking to go airborne.
Oh, Danhausen is out now.
He has an armory of maneuvers like
Oh, another Savannah to Kevin Owens wins. It was very one-sided and then it became a nice mix. And then Kevin Owens took control quite easily again after Danhausen showed his desperateness. Once he showed he was desperate to win, Kevin Owens just took advantage.
Handed the KO. He brought out the prize fighter in him to win this match.
finally you see it my way, Byron.
Disappointing. Apparently they've got a wee rivalry going, but I may not water that rivalry until I see what's going on down here. Right, continue. We've got a wee promo from Brock Lesnar. It was an excellent promo apparently. He must have had Paul Heyman with him. So now we are on to the main event of the night. Randy Orton versus Volta for the #1 contender of the WWE Championship. Who's your money on in this match then, Bobby? Who's your money on? My brain says it's probably going to be Randy Orton. But my heart says Walter was dominant last week, so it could go either way. I'll skip his entrance. But let me know in the comments and stuff if you want me to keep skipping entrances or let the entrances just run. So here we go. Randy Orton versus Volta. And Volta is just taking the lead right away, just going straight on the offense. He's throwing Randy Orton about like he's nothing. There's no one in this match called Gun for Bobby, I'm afraid. We're going to have to maybe a Randy Orton or a Walter. I don't know who this Gun for is. Oh, that was a nice neck break there. Oh, big Will Smith there. And Randy Orton is on the apron. And what is Walter going for? Oh. Randy Orton is just being thrown about in this match. You'd think that Randy Orton is a jobber at this point. Or maybe Walter is just so hungry to get a chance at that championship. Oh wait, Randy Orton's fighting back. Oh, didn't fight back enough. Oh, it looks like Walter is just determined to break his back on that ring apron. Could be worse, it could just be teabagging like mad again. Big Walter, the teabag machine. Into the ring steps, Randy Orton is looking bad. Randy Orton is now stunned. Walter is just... He's making Randy Orton his bitch. That is what he is doing right now. I honestly don't believe what I'm seeing. I didn't think it'd be this one-sided. Especially in Walter's favour. Oh, Randy Orton just get pancaked. Oh, Randy Orton. Oh, Walter, you're giving him a break. You're giving him a reaver. That could be your downfall. Yep, just breaking the non-existent count. Fair enough. Oh wait, he gave Randy Orton a chance to catch his breath. That was a big mistake on your part. Oh, Randy Orton finally with some offense. Big elbow to the top of the skull there. Nice elbow from the middle rope there. I don't often see stuff like that from the Viper. I don't know who I'm going to root for, but I'm quite enjoying the underdog brutality of Walter right now. I know my sister would be ashamed of me for going against Randy Orton because she's a die-hard Randy Orton person. Oh, that was a nice counter there from Walter. What is Orton going for? Oh, he's going for another. Is he going for a punt? How did he get a punt so early on? He's been getting wrecked. RKO out of nowhere. Rope break, Walter, you lucky dog. Right, there we go, Walter. Okay. Oh, belly to belly suplex from Randy Orton. What is he going for now? Not Walter's fighting back. He's getting slightly desperate. Not as desperate as Danhausen in the last match. Oh, he's just throwing Randy Orton like he's nothing. He's going for another suplex from Randy Orton. Oh, what is he going for now? Pin? No, stomping in all the limbs. Classic Orton. Or should I say vintage Orton? Oh, come on, Walter. Kick out of that. Randy Orton is our #1 contender. I honestly did not see that coming after the way this match started, to be honest. I did not see this coming. Orton doesn't look happy.
some to achieve this victory.
T-bone suplex, that's it, Bobby. Skip it, it slipped my mind. Slipped my mind. What do you think of this result? Dull. I would say that was the most exciting match of the night so far. It could have went on for another 5 minutes, I think, that match. Okay. Orton and Walter. So let's see how SmackDown did. So they don't even have... They've got Billy Kidman and Heath Slater versus those two. Can't even see Billy Kidman's picture because of Heath Slater. That was a good match, apparently. Randy Orton with a wee promo for charity. Asuka versus Mandy Rose. Mediocre. Wee promo from Natalia. That was weak. That's right, last week Dexter Lumis won the belt from Roman Reigns.
1, 2, 3.
The winner of Roman Reigns. Looks like Roman Reigns might be trying to get his belt back. I see the fallout of today's show. Yeah, I think next week I may put on a tables match or at least an Extreme Rules match. Okay. Let's see what the fans thought. Alexa isn't looking happy out there. I wonder if something happened in the back. Aye, I told her she's not getting a rematch. Can't wait to see Thunder Rosa make her Raw debut. That'll be next week, or maybe the pay-per-view. I don't understand it either, Bobby, to be honest. Nikitta has tweeted herself, enjoying seeing Alexa Bliss lose against Rhea Ripley, who's a far more talented fighter. Well, you're going to be taking a run, Nikitta, so watch your words. Decent enough promo from Nikitta tonight. Randy Orton, you gave it a good shot, Walter, but your good isn't on my level. That's very true of how the match went. Painful to watch Rhea Ripley versus Alexa. Their wrestling classes are just no good for each other. Danhausen, he put on a good performance against Owens, but sometimes the result just doesn't go your way. I made 50,000 in profit though. They made 40,000, so they had a better rated show, but I made more money. So let's see if we've got any fallout from Triple H or any of the stars on the show. I see. Rhea, it's okay. He's moaning the fact we had two faces going up against each other. Okay, Triple H, we know, but we're not trying to follow the game's rules. I'm just trying to put on good shows for me. Okay, Alexa Bliss. You're ready to take up your contract after 2 weeks because I wouldn't give you a rematch and you lost your next match. She wants a 100k bonus to stay, or she walks. What do you think, people? Do you think Bobby think I should let her leave or pay to keep her? Because she is a good wrestler and I don't really want the other show to get her. What do you think, Bobby? Just like Vinnie Mac. Should I pay? Gear the bonus? I suppose I did technically go against the contract when I told her no. Okay, I don't want you leaving. Very true, Bobby. But I can't do this with every wrestler that wants to leave, and what a bonus. No bother, let's see what Walter wants. He wants to fight Orton again within the next 2 weeks. Ooh. So it looks like he is not happy with Orton. Okay. You know what? I'm saving Brock Lesnar for the pay-per-view, so within the next 2 weeks, I'll give Walter a rematch against Randy Orton. Okay. Or next week, we'll give him a rematch, but make it... What do you think? So I was planning on putting Walter up against Danhausen. Not Danhausen, Darby Allin. What do you think? Should I let this rivalry grow or move on to another rivalry? There is a natural grudge between those two. To be fair, I honestly thought Walter was going to take that match. Okay, I can give you one more match against him, but just one more. 2 out of 3. That could work, Bobby. That could work. 2 out of 3. Okay. Best 2 out of 3 between Walter and Randy Orton. Consider it done, Bobby. Consider it done. Okay, so week 3. So that is us for this week. That show went through quick because we're skipping the intros and we're not doing any drafts. So thanks for joining me, Bobby. Thanks to everybody else that watched but didn't join in the chat. And if you like this, join us next week at the same time for week 3. And we will see Orton versus Walter once again. I may put some stipulations on that match just to make it a bit more exciting. Maybe Extreme Rules, maybe a tables match. But we shall see. And we'll get some rivalries and stuff set up. We'll get a big tag team match going with Kevin Owens and Darby Allin. Maybe Danhausen find himself a partner since he got beat with Kevin Owens. We'll see what's going to go on. Okay, so thanks for joining us, and join us again next week for week 3, and join me again this Sunday for Ramsastro Plays Live. And as always, don't forget, have a good one. And good night and good luck to you too, Bobby.